Movie 32 presenting Maleficent, 2014. The story begins with a cute little girl who is 10 years old and had a crown on her head and wings. This girl's name is Maleficent, who is a fairy who lives in a magical forest. The entire forest here is full of magic. Maleficent has not seen the outside world until now. For her, this forest is her world, and she has never seen a human being. Still, she is very happy. There are many strange animals in this forest. One day, Maleficent was walking with some of her friends. Then she saw a little boy who was about the same age. Maleficent asks him, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?" The boy tells Maleficent, "I live in a town near here, and I came to play in this forest, but I found a diamond here, which I picked up." Maleficent takes the diamond back from him and throws it into the water, after which she talks to him. "Come on, I'll drop you off at your village." Then the child says, "I'm tired. I'm leaving. But will you be friends with me and play with me when I come to this forest again?" Then Maleficent says, "This is a magical forest. I'm not tired of coming here, but I'll think about it." Now, before leaving, both of them shake hands. Then Maleficent feels a slight electric shock that comes from the iron ring worn by the child. Maleficent tells the child that iron burns the prairies. Next time, don't wear it. Then the child goes back to his village. The people of the village where the child lives want to take over this forest, and the parents of the child are also not alive. After that, these two become very good friends. Neither of them realizes that they are from different worlds. And as the years pass, both of them are 16 years old, and both of them start liking each other. Maleficent seemed to think that humans are not enemies of fairies, and Maleficent did not know that humans are also greedy. One day, Maleficent remembered a very old saying of this boy. He had said that when I grow up, I will take over my town and get this forest too. Still, Maleficent did not think much about it. A few days later, the king of this town comes to take over this forest. Maleficent is the fairies of her forest, and she knew how to protect her forest very well. She comes in front of this army, and now she is much more powerful. Maleficent says to the king that you cannot enter this forest, and the king says that I do not need anyone's permission. The king orders his army that I want Maleficent's body, after which the army starts moving towards the forest. Only then do very dangerous animals come out of the forest and attack this army, and the king and his army get injured a lot and run away from there. They do not understand. It is said that the army cannot fight these animals. After that, the king is shown in his palace with some of his people. The king is very old and sick. The king is talking to his special people and tells them that you all know how much treasure there is in this forest, and I had this longing for life. I will take possession of this forest. But now that I am in this situation, I feel that my longing will not be fulfilled, but I say this to all of you. Whoever kills Maleficent, I will make him king and marry him to my daughter. Then a man comes forward and says, I will kill Maleficent. It is the same boy who met Maleficent in her childhood. His name is Stephen. After a year, Stephen goes to the forest to meet Maleficent. Maleficent asks him, "What did you say all these years? Didn't you even think about our friendship?" Then Stephen says, "Forgive me. I was very busy with the king's work, but I have not forgotten you until today. And I have come to tell you something special today. The king has plotted to kill you, but I have come to protect you." After that, the two of them talk. Maleficent forgives him, but she doesn't know how greedy humans are, and Stephen is much more greedy. Maleficent is given a drug by Maleficent, which she faints upon drinking, after which Stephen tries to kill Maleficent with his knife, but he is unable to do so. The next day, when Maleficent wakes up from her sleep, she sees that she does not have any wings, but has very deep wounds on her stomach. Maleficent cries a lot in pain, and is very sad that she is no longer the same fairy as before. On the other hand, we see Stephen, who takes Maleficent's wings and goes to the king. And he says, "I have fulfilled my promise." The king is very happy with this, and makes Stephen the next king. On the other hand, we see Maleficent, who is sad because she can no longer fly. At that time, she sees that a hunter is about to kill a crow. Maleficent cannot bear this, Then she magically turns the crow into a human. The hunter runs away after seeing this scene. The crow, who has become a human, thanks Maleficent and asks, "Why did you do this?" Then Maleficent says, "I cannot tell you." Now the man says, "I will be your slave for the rest of my life. I will obey your every command," because he is very happy to become a human. Maleficent is happy with this and names him Devil. Then the devil used to bring information to Maleficent. Maleficent finds out that Stefan had deceived her in the greed of becoming king. So Maleficent now hates humans, and her trust in humans has been lost. In the next scene, we see that Stefan marries the king's daughter, and after some time, he also has a daughter, so there was an atmosphere of happiness in this mansion. Nothing was going on in the crowd of people who was coming there. Meanwhile, we see that Maleficent also comes there and says to this girl, "You are very beautiful, but when you are 16 years old, a needle will prick your hand and you will die from it." Then Stefan begs Maleficent for mercy and says, "Don't take revenge on my daughter." Maleficent says, "I was also a girl, and you remember what you did to me?" Maleficent says, "If your daughter finds her true love on her 16th birthday, then her life will be saved." Stefan gets very angry, and he calls the 3 fairies and says, "Take my daughter far away from here, and don't bring her here until she is 16. Otherwise, the curse given to her will be fulfilled." After that, Stefan attacks the forest with his army. He now wanted to take over the forest completely, but Maleficent had already protected the forest with her magic, and now no human could go into this forest. Now we see the little girl named Aurora. The 3 fairies take her far away, but Maleficent knows where Aurora is. When Maleficent tries to scare Aurora, instead of being scared, she laughs at Maleficent. Maleficent feels very good seeing this scene. She starts to melt because Maleficent was a good fairy. The fairies were there to take care of Aurora. She was very affectionate, so Maleficent saved Aurora's life every time. Whenever Aurora was in trouble, Maleficent would save her life. Aurora had become very close to Maleficent, and now she was 15 years old. Now Maleficent's curse had left 1 year, and she took Aurora to the forest. Aurora had not seen the spring days like Maleficent had not seen it. That's why Aurora, looking at the forest, thinks what is happening here that no one wants to come here. One day, when Aurora looks carefully, she feels that there is someone watching her. Aurora says, "If there is someone, then in front of me. I need to talk to you." Maleficent does not leave and comes in front of Aurora. Aurora is quite surprised to see Maleficent and says, "You are my mother who used to come to me when I was a child and take care of me, but why are you never in front of me? I recognize you, and I like that crow too." Maleficent is very happy to hear Aurora's words. This is because Maleficent herself was a very good fairy. Now Maleficent had started loving Aurora very much, and Maleficent did not want the curse she had given to Aurora to come true. Now time had started passing with each other, and both of them had become accustomed to each other. Aurora was very happy to be with Maleficent. One night when Aurora was sleeping, Maleficent came to her and tried to take back her curse, but she found out that the curse given so many years ago cannot be taken back. Maleficent was also very worried about this. Because Aurora was about to turn 16, Maleficent started praying that Aurora would find her true love so that her curse would end. Then we see Maleficent and Aurora talking. Aurora asks Maleficent, "Here, all the fairies have wings. Where did your wings go?" Maleficent gets very sad after hearing this. And she says, "I used to have wings too, but a greedy man took my wings from me, who took them from me. I loved him very much. I used to fly high in the sky with my wings, and I miss my wings a lot." Maleficent starts crying after being told this. Then Aurora says, "Don't worry, it's my 16th birthday tomorrow. I will come to live with the fairies I live with." But Maleficent knew that nothing like this would happen until Aurora found her true love. Even then, Aurora starts going home when suddenly a boy comes there who is very handsome. When they both see each other, they start liking each other. Then Aurora comes home and tells the 3 fairies, "Now I want to leave here." Aurora wanted to go to Maleficent. Then the 3 fairies think that maybe Aurora has come to know about Maleficent's curse, and now she wants to go back to her parents. Then the three fairies tell Aurora the whole story clearly and also tell her that there is a fairy named Maleficent who wants to take her life. Hearing all this, Aurora does not believe it and runs away. She goes to Maleficent and asks if what she heard is true. Then Maleficent says, "Yes, it is all true. I cursed you, but I said all this because of your father. It was your father who cut off my wings, but now my heart is changed, and I do not want my curse to come true. Now I love you very much." But Aurora gets very angry and leaves from there. Aurora goes straight to her house and hugs her father and says, "I missed you all very much. I thought I was alone." But here now Stephen gets very angry with these three fairies and says, "I told you to take my daughter one day after her 16th birthday. Why did you bring her here a day before and her curse was about to be fulfilled?" Stefan tells his army to lock Aurora in a room where no one can go, but Stefan could not stop this curse. Now the day comes when this curse is to be fulfilled. Aurora automatically comes to the place where she is lying. Due to the curse, Aurora pricks her finger and falls unconscious and goes into a deep sleep. Stefan starts crying in worry. His daughter was close to dying. In the next scene, we see Maleficent, who is worried about Aurora, and she calls the same boy who Aurora met. Maleficent feels that this could be Aurora's true love. Therefore, she feels that if these two meet, Aurora's life may be saved. Therefore, Maleficent makes the boy unconscious and brings him to the same place where Aurora was. Now here, the three fairies tell the king that you might kiss Aurora on the head. Doing so might wake Aurora up. You are her father, and you also love your daughter very much. Maybe you truly love Aurora. The king tells him angrily, "No, I can't truly love anyone. I tricked Maleficent and clipped her wings, and that's why all this is happening to my daughter." Meanwhile, Maleficent brings the boy there, and the boy goes to Aurora and starts looking at her, but even then Aurora does not wake up. Maleficent realizes that this is not Aurora's true love, and she is very upset about this and is ashamed of her mistake and says, "I will miss your smile very much, and I love you very much." While saying this, Maleficent kisses Aurora on the head and starts to leave. Then a voice comes from behind Maleficent. "You are being called," and this voice is Aurora's. Aurora's true love was none other than Maleficent, and she loved Maleficent with all her heart. Aurora says to Maleficent, "I will stay with you in the forest." Then Maleficent is about to take her with her. Only then do the king's people throw a net on Maleficent, which was an iron net that burns the prairies. Here, the army starts killing Maleficent in a bad way. Getting angry, Maleficent turns her raven into a dragon, and as soon as it becomes a dragon, fire starts coming out of its mouth and burns the all army to ashes. After which Maleficent is freed, but only then the king comes there with his army, and he has worn an iron suit on his body so that he can kill Maleficent forever. Here, on the other hand, Aurora sees Maleficent wings. Now those wings also start moving. These wings also know that their owner is in trouble. After which Aurora frees her wings, and they go to Maleficent's stomach and stick to them. Maleficent was now ready to fly, and she blows the king away and starts going to the sky with her. The king starts attacking Maleficent, due to which both of them start falling down, and the king catches Maleficent's wings so that they cannot fly. But when both of them are about to fall to the ground, Maleficent opens her wings, and the king falls down and dies as soon as he falls. Now, this greedy man is dead. Next time we see Maleficent removes all the guards of the forest from her. Later, everyone is happily blooming in this forest, having fun. Maleficent makes Aurora the queen of the forest, and everyone is very happy. This is where the story ends.